Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe to be notified whenever I upload some new content. Now let's dive right into the reason why you clicked on this particular video, getting a job in Canada as an international student. One thing you need to know about working as a student is that when you're in session, you're permitted to work a total of only 20 hours, and on break, you can work a maximum of 40. I'm going to break this video down into 4 parts. What do you need to work in Canada as a student? What types of jobs are available to students interested in working in Canada? Where and how do you find these jobs? And key tips to help you out in your process. So what does a student need in order to start work in Canada? 1. You need to be able to speak the language, obviously. This means either English or French, depending on where you are studying. In certain places and jobs, being bilingual is very important. For example, working at a bar in a province like Montreal or Quebec. Speaking English is okay, but French will give you that extra edge, you know what I mean? If you don't speak English, just DM me on Instagram telling me how you got your visa, because I would seriously want to know. The second thing you need to have is a study permit that allows you to work or be employed in Canada. You should get this when you arrive here. Just be sure to check that you're allowed to work. It will be written on the front page of the permit. The third thing you need is your social insurance number. If you don't know how to get that, I have a video up on my channel showing you exactly how to apply for it online, right here. The fourth thing that can give you an edge but isn't really a necessity is work experience. If you've worked back home, it would add value to have it on your resume or mention it as you apply for a job. Speaking of a resume, that is the fifth thing that you might need. Now personally, I haven't used it to apply anywhere, but it's probably because of the job that I'm doing, as you will discover later in this video, so keep watching. Moving on to the second part, what types of jobs are available to students interested in working in Canada? 1 is delivery. This will be very convenient if you have access to a car. However, I came across some information that educated me. Apparently, you can still do this job if you're open to delivering on foot or by bike. Of course, you would need to buy your own bike. Another job for students is to work as a cashier or barista at coffee shops. It's common for students to be hired here because even though you've never been to a kitchen before, they offer some kind of training, and by the end of it, you're skilled enough to handle the job. Job number 3 for students is working at a restaurant as a waiter, waitress, dishwasher, or even a cook, if you've got some skills in that area, of course. One thing to note is that most of the jobs in this video will be minimum wage, and for waiters or waitresses, it's usually even lower than that. However, the advantage is that you get tipped often, and on good days you can make in excess of $150, which is pretty good considering you're earning what you're earning. You can also apply to become a sales associate at a store, supermarket, or a mall. If you're good with sales, this position would be very suitable for you. You can consider working on campus at whichever university you're studying at. Most universities have positions intended for students that are interested. If you're not eager to go outside and find a job, just look around your immediate environment. You can check your university website to see if there is anything being offered. Students can also work as porters or movers. For you that is too busy to get a workout in, this would be the ultimate cheat code because you kill 2 birds with 1 stone. The last job on this list for students is cleaning or janitorial work. Under this, you can do house cleaning, where you work with individuals to have their homes cleaned a few times a week. Or you can work with companies that have contracts with other businesses such as supermarkets, where you'll be stationed. This is the kind of job I do. The third part we are taking a look at is where and how to get these jobs. The first option you can check out is business websites. By this I mean if you would like to work at franchises like Starbucks, McDonald's, Tim Hortons, and the like, you can head over to their website and check if they are hiring, which they usually are. Then you can go ahead and apply. The second option you can check out is career websites such as Indeed, Glassdoor, Loblaw, I think, I don't know if I'm saying it right, Wacopolis, and Monster. Some of them will need you to create an account first before you can see or receive any offers, for example Glassdoor. The third option, and the one that has worked for me in getting each job that I've been in, is going and speaking to people. You can start by asking some of your friends about whether there are openings at their workplaces. Another option is you can approach someone that you see doing what you think you wouldn't mind doing and ask them how you can get a similar gig. In my experience, people are willing to help you out if you ask, which is exactly what happened for me. The fourth and final part of this video is some key tips to help you out in your process. 1. Start searching for a job ASAP. Why? Because it takes time to find one, mostly if you're interested in working with franchises like McDonald's and Starbucks. The second tip is to approach local businesses instead of franchises. Contradictory, right? Here there is a smaller management ladder to climb before your application gets approved in comparison to the franchises. Shout out to This Is Yulia, another YouTube channel that helped me learn this. The third tip is to make sure you talk to your immediate friends about the fact that you are looking for a job. Like I mentioned earlier, they could have vacancies open at their own workplaces and might be able to hook you up. The fourth tip is don't focus on the cash aspect when starting out. Focus on finding a job that will put something in your pocket, because the more opportunities you pass up, the more hours gone, and that you will never recover. The fifth and final tip is try to avoid work for cash positions. You might come across some jobs that don't pay by check or direct to your bank account, so you'll be able to avoid taxes, but one thing I can tell you is that's the type of that comes back to bite you in the ass. You might face problems later on down the road if you're looking to settle down in Canada. That brings us to the end of this video. If I've left out anything, any tips, any jobs that you can think of as you're watching this, please drop it down in the comments. I would like to know about it and probably expose more people to it on my Instagram and on my Facebook as well. If you found this valuable, helpful, or if you just liked the video, go ahead and leave me a thumbs up. I really appreciate that. And if you've loved it, please subscribe. Until next time, peace.